Friends out here along the west coast of India on the 16th of May 2021, feeling the effects of a very intense tropical cyclone. It's actually the technical definition of the storm system from the India Meteorological Department. If you're looking at the Saffir-Simpson scale, and I know a lot of you do understand, it's a Category 2, winds 166, gusting 206 kilometers per hour, moving towards the northwest slowly. So still drenching the west coast here. And yeah, the major metro area of Mumbai going to be looking at some impacts. This is the radar image out of. Go ahead and take a look at this. Still the center of circulation just towards the northwest of the coastline. Kind of pull it back. You can see it. There's that inner eye wall. I mean, within that's where we're looking at those gusts over 200 kilometers per hour, that onshore flow. So I would not be surprised if we're seeing a bit of a storm surge out across this area because of those winds continuing to be pushed onshore. This is kind of a low-lying coastal plain you can see right in here, and those coastal mountains. All that moisture is going to be hitting this. I mean, this is some of the wettest places in India, actually, because of the southwest monsoon often hits these coastal mountains, and that causes some pretty decent heavy rainfall. But a tropical system on top of that definitely going to be sparking up some of that a flood threat out there. So that's something we're going to be looking at over the next few days as this moves towards the north and west. The good news, not making landfall in Mumbai. It's actually going to move a little bit further towards the north, more roil off into this direction. But still, I mean, it's a pretty potent storm, maxing out winds about 105 knots. That's nautical miles, according to the Joint Typhoon Warning Center. So I was talking about that population, by the way, kind of zooming in. There's Mumbai right there. And it's kind of skirting right along the coastal area, so staying just offshore. These are population centers, so kind of giving you an idea of that coastal plain. And you got that mountains just inland where there's less population, but still that's where we're going to see the heaviest of the rainfall. All right, let's take a look ahead through Tuesday, though. Watch that forecast kind of looping on through here. I do think as this pushes further towards north, we could see kind of a little storm surge threat in some of these bays and inlets as this pushes off into northwestern India. So, you know, it is just offshore. I know that eye on the radar looks promising since it's not directly at landfall, but it's maintaining some intensity and even strengthening as it skirts the coast, which is not a good situation. In some cases, you just want this to churn onshore, and at least then it would weaken and taper itself out. But this is holding that energy together as it hits all these metropolitan areas as it moves off here towards the north, northwest, bringing with that the heavy rainfall and, of course, that threat of some flooding. Anyways, that's just a quick update for my friends out here in India. I know a few have been asking about this, and we've been talking about this with this tropical cyclone, Tauktae. Thank you very much. Everybody's been helping me out on Patreon as well. If you want to check out the link down below, no pressure, because I know most of the people that watch these videos don't have the money. You know, they're watching because you're being affected by disasters. So I don't want, you know, people that don't have the money, but it helps me out because I'm really upgrading the equipment. I got some new graphics coming in, so it truly does help. I know I put this in all the videos, but I just want to mention that. Also, over 11 million people could see these Cat 1 winds along the west coast of India. Coastal flooding already being seen and reported out there. And also there is that threat of that storm surge. That's kind of the main points I want you to take away. Hit that subscribe button. Check out the Patreon. You can follow me on these social media platforms. I've been posting some updates on this cyclone as well as tropics around the world, and including the Atlantic in the United States, where I do currently work. I was on NHK World for about 10 years, so I do have that international experience, obviously. Yeah, okay, guys. Thanks for watching this quick update, though, and as always, stay safe out there.